it's only just begun.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can put it. We've come a long way in just a year. The team, the supporters, the fans, everything from top to bottom. You know, it's we've only just begun,
Yeah.
and I can't wait.
I mean, I remember going to Bobby Dodd for the first game against the Red Bulls, and I was just like, the crowd's gonna die down once the season gets in. Like, there's not gonna be that many people. It never happened, and as he said, like, as much as I want to cry, as much as I want to be sad about today, you know what? As an expansion team, we played our hearts out. We showed the way that football's supposed to be played in this country, and that is it. Like, we set the tone. The fans are there. The stadium's always going to be there. Like, let's go out there next season and prove it. Like, it's as it's just begun. Like, I can't wait for what Atlanta United Football Club has to offer to all its fans, to all the entire city. Because I remember today, before the game, when they played that commercial where it was like, Atlanta's not a sports city, Atlanta isn't this, Atlanta isn't that. We proved everyone wrong. We had, 61,000, 66,000, whatever the number was today, in a playoff game on a Thursday night. That just shows you that this city's ready, and I hope the players are ready to embrace this March whenever it comes again.
Just from my own personal experience, this season has been just the craziest ride for me. Not to overly get emotional, I had some terrible stuff happen to my family, and that weekend I got in the car after I lost my stepdad. Got in the car, and I listened to the game as we went back home. And through all the sadness I had, that was what picked me up, was us. And if they can do that in their first season, if they can lift someone out of that, I don't care who we bring in, I don't care what we do, we're going to go again, and it's going to happen. It's not about how it happens, it's about when it happens. This city, this town, we all joined behind them. It sucks, and it hurts, and I'm doing my best not to cry. But we're going to build ourselves back up. They're going to come out there. They're going to know support. They're probably going to hang out with us at the bars because they got some time now. This is our team now. We love the Falcons, we love the Hawks, we love the Braves, but I've never seen anything like that. I've been in Turner Field. I've been at SunTrust. I've been in Phillips Arena. I've been everywhere. I've been in Ohio Stadium in Columbus. Gah. But nothing like that. That's what this team is. The whole city is united behind them. And my butt. I hate that it ended like that with my butt getting spanked, but I'm completely okay with this. It's going to be there next season, and we'll be there in Charleston being rowdy and proud every single time.
Thanks for sharing that, William. That was heartwarming. I guess.
What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
It's the end of the season. So
Yeah, it's the end of the season.
You care.
Yeah, and I plan on sharing in a video after this as well. But I'll do a little quick thing. I mean, essentially, I'm very heartbroken. It's a terrible way to lose, but I mean, for me personally, I mean, it galvanized me to create this channel. To it was a passion from day one when I heard about us getting a team. It's one of those sparked oh man, my passions of soccer, of of filmmaking. It was a perfect marriage, So, this.
If I had beer right now, I'll pour out a little because you like I said, you've done a good job, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I just want to say this, and I hope this is on
Yeah.
camera. I think you gave the fans an opportunity to come speak their minds out after every game, and I think you did a fantastic job. And
Absolutely
I think
amazing.
both
Absolutely amazing.
you and her should after tonight just be like, this was amazing, and
To you.
To you. You know, this Atlanta United Football Club is going to exist. Atlanta United Football Club is going to be there. And this is just the beginning. We're going to be there. We have gotten through a lot of tough times.
Yeah.
We were there for all the away games when, it didn't work out very well. Martinez was injured and whatnot. But we persevered through that. And as much as I want to hit the person next time I see someone wearing yellow right now, but kudos to them. They put their game plan in. They did what they had to do. And as much as it sucks today, I literally turned around and I looked at the Benz and I was like, I never thought from India, I was always like MLS sucks and this and that. I came in, Atlanta United gave me a team that I could actually support, and that was pretty much it. Like, I never thought I would support an MLS team, but here I am today. I bawled my eyes off for 10 minutes after we lost, and it was just an amazing feeling. Like, he held me. He was just like, it's going to be okay.
No,
and
I'm an Ohio boy, so I'm
everything about you sucks, so.
fair.
You're getting a lot of looks around here right now.
But you see what I'm wearing.
Yes.
There is no crew.
There's no.
It's only this now. Especially because no one likes Texas.
Yes, next time I see you at a bar, I will buy you and her a beer because you guys have done a fantastic job.
Absolutely amazing.
Because, a lot of the times fans don't get a platform to come speak their mind. You guys gave us that, and thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
For coming on every single week, helping us out too, and we couldn't do this without you guys. So.
No, we can do it without you. So
Yeah, we could-
So it's a symbiotic relationship. It's beautiful.
here we go.
No, thank you guys.
Thank you, man.
We'll,
Group hug. Ah, yes.
if we wanted to talk about tactics or anything like that, with how they played,
Let's not do that today.
no,
It's-
totally cool.
I mean, come on.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Honestly, I had my concerns. The way the game went, something was off pretty much the entire game. Whether it be, obviously we had a lot of close calls. We had a lot of close calls as far as giving up goals. But just the way the formation ran today, it was just something was just off. Passes weren't being made that normally would be made. And, it was frustrating. But, if nothing else, obviously, our defense held up. Guzan held up. And, we did our best, till the very end. Penalties are, a bitch. And
It's a crapshoot, really.
yeah.
I mean,
And that's kind of how things go. But, we'll be back. We'll be back.
the funny part out of this was the moment the game ends, I get about 10 to 15 texts from all my friends in New York when they're all just like, we're glad Atlanta didn't get through. And I'm just like, why? And they're like, because we would not want to come to the Benz and play. And that just shows you that even though we lost, there is respect for this team. And I think, yes, the tactics might have been a bit off. People can talk about the lineup. No one understood how Martinez got taken off in the second half of the extra time. But it's part of the game. And it was a learning experience for a lot of fans because, ultimately this is a first time for a lot of fans who got into this game. And they understood how cruel this game can be. And this team got together right after the Super Bowl loss, and Atlanta United proved that they're ultimately an Atlanta team, but let's hope there's good days coming to the city. And I think the team that's going to get the trophy first is going to be Atlanta United.
I believe it.
If the BBC likes us, that means we're doing good. All I'm saying.
All right, thank you guys.